stacked stone fireplace with LED lights. See how it's done, start to finish, part 3. Okay, so been working on this corner. This is a very tedious corner. We got this all cut and on as we showed last time that we cut it. So this is cut, we cemented all this on, we came around this corner and we filled in all underneath there, and we cut all this here. There's gonna be a piece of stone on top of here, and this stack stone is gonna come up to the top edge, but we'll get to that. Now I'm working on this corner here. So these are all cut. This goes, so now I got a corner here and a corner here. So this goes like this. Like this. So this goes like this here. Wrap that corner there. Then we got this piece comes around here, and now we got this whole completed, and that makes the rest of this all up here. The rest of this a lot easier to do because we only have this miter here, and these are going to be all straight cuts. So once we get this on, it's going to go a lot. I think it's going to go a lot quicker. So yeah, this was a very tedious corner to get this to work. So let's put it on. So I have this marked so I don't make a mistake, because it's just a tiny little sliver shell cut off here. It's like maybe an 1/8 of an inch. So it's easy to put this on upside down. So I got that marked. So this is just supporting the towel so it doesn't slip down. So I got that corner all done. Gonna put that piece in. Put that piece in over there. We're all completely done underneath. Tomorrow we can take out this support, and this side is done. This corner is also done. I mean, this was a pretty tough corner to figure out, but we got it done. Okay, so we cut this here. It fell apart when I cut it, but this goes like this. This goes. This one goes like this. This goes like this. And this goes like this. We lightly polish these edges here because these are what we're going to show. And then the piece of marble that you on the bottom is going to go like that, but it's going to be up here like this. We can't get a perfectly straight edge here because it's just the nature of the stone, but we're going to get that as straight as we possibly can. So let's get these in.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
What's that? I think this is as good as we're going to get. This part here. Get some more density in this one. I think that's as good as we're going to get. Okay. Okay, these little suction cups come in handy. Don't drop yourself. To move things around. And if I gotta pull it up. There's my You never want to keep this on here too long because at some point it's going to let go, so you don't want to trust them that much. Now, what's going on? Oh, it fit before. I want to keep a straight line here, so I'm going to get it as good as I can. I think that's the best we can do. That's these stones aren't straight, so it's impossible to get a straight line. I can push this individual one in a little bit, and I can push this one in a little bit, but I think that's as good as we're going to get. That's it. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Took the brace off there, and of course we forgot one little piece over here, and I'll put that in now, and we're just gonna keep on going now. Go up, up, up. Okay, so we got a couple pieces of marble cut here. 1, 2. That's the right side that goes over here, and this is the left side that goes over here. I have it marked so that when I put it up, I'm not trying to figure out which way it goes. Then this marble is very thin, so when you handle it, it will break very easily. I actually broke one piece, but it's okay because we can use those 2 pieces for up above, so it's not a big deal. Can't make any more mistakes. So I'm going to back butter this here and give it like a little bit of a notch, and then I'm gonna back butter that and notch that as well, because I have to come out flush with this here. So let's do that. I mix this fairly loose so that I don't have to struggle to push it in. So these ones here are all plumb. This is plumb, this is plumb, this is plumb, this is plumb. This side here goes out like this a little bit and goes out like this a little bit. So if I put this in plumb, I can plumb this out because I can butter it out this way, but I can't plumb this one out because I'd have to push the wall in. So the question is, do we plumb this and leave this unplumbed, and then the side gets narrower, or do we just follow it? I talked to the homeowner. We decided that we're just going to follow that so that it looks all the same size, and you won't really see it. So I think that's the best choice. Sometimes you have to make compromises because nothing is perfect. I didn't do this prep, so I couldn't address it when it was possible. So it is what it is. It's going to look perfectly fine. It's going to look beautiful. I'm not worried about it. See, this is a judgment call on how far to notch that, because the way these screws are sticking out here. Like I said, I didn't do the prep. It kind of makes things a lot harder because I have to make it. I can't just trowel it and put it in. So I'm gonna go like this. Look at that. Not exactly the right depth. Okay, stretch it down a little bit. So I'm gonna put this little piece in here. So we don't know up above. We got another piece that's going to go up there at where the light is. We got another piece of marble, but we don't know where we're going to fall with the stone. Because normally I would put that one in first, but because of the way it is, it's just not. It doesn't make sense because I don't know how big a piece we might have to throw that down a little bit to make it work. So we're just going to leave that out till we get up there and then see what we have. And then once we do this one, then we know how we can do that one. Okay. The piece just broke off here. Okay, so as you saw when I put this piece in and pushed it in, a little corner broke out over here. So I cut that piece out. Instead of cutting a whole other piece, I cut that piece out. I got a matching stone from the one that broke. I mitered that. And now, so we're just going to replace that piece of stone. Instead of replacing the whole piece, we're replacing the stone. So I'm going to get this cemented on. You could do that with this because it doesn't have to be 1,000,000% because it's a ledger stone. It's a stacked stone. Nothing is exactly even. So let's get the cement back on here and see if we can break another one. These are a little bit bold. Get this in here. Together. Clean it up a little bit. And there we go, we saved that piece. I think that's good. I'm putting that first piece in the back. Let's see the Okay, so we got this on. Now we're just gonna keep building. I think we're gonna go up a few pieces here. Then we'll come around to here just to see how this corner works out, how the back works out, and then we'll come around to here. I think this is actually gonna look pretty quick once we get started on that. Just to recap, this is all the bottom. We got the lights underneath. This is all nice and done. Time to come together. Okay, so we got this piece here. This is exactly even with the marble. Same here, exactly even with the marble. We're gonna clean that up a little bit. I came around this corner here, and that's the view from a little bit further away. So it's starting to come together. It's just a lot of cutting, a lot of fitting. And we got this piece here, right? This piece go here. Now something, I think we're gonna cut these in first before we put this one in. When we put this on, we made it so it would land on a full tile. So this doesn't have to be pitched anyway because there's no water in here, so it's gonna be flat. So now we cut off one row off the bottom here, so that now when we put this one in, this is the top. It's a full row starting from the bottom, and this piece matches that piece, this piece matches that, this piece matches that, etc., etc., etc. Well, this is the full piece, but anyway, so I'm gonna get this one off. So this is Hardy backer board, but we put a coat of Hydroban on here because Hardy backer is very, very, very thirsty, and it just sucks the moisture right out of the thinset. Putting a coat of Hydroban allows the thinset to cure properly without the Hardy backer sucking the moisture right out of the thinset and weakening it. And it gives you time to work with it. If there was no Hydroban on there, you put this on, 5 minutes later you can't move it. So we got a nice flat line there, we got a nice flat line here. This is all nice and flat and even. Same over here. So we're just gonna, now we're gonna come around this corner, and then we can keep building. We've got this one cut in here. And we'll cut this one, but let's finish this corner first. Okay, so moving along here. Just climbing to the ceiling. This is perfectly flush all the way along. But we're going along. We got this corner done. It's, you know, there's a lot of cutting, there's a lot of fitting. There's no full pieces. There's not a single full piece in this row. Every piece has to be cut, but we're moving along. We just got this little backsplash on. It's just a marble threshold. I think it's like a 3-inch marble threshold, and we polished one side, the top, and then we cut off the bevel off the bottom. So now we're going to put, because there's a seam in the middle over here, like when we did this, when we did the marble over here, see how there's a seam there? We're going to match that seam in the middle because this is more than 4 feet, and we couldn't get a 4 foot bigger threshold, so we have to put a seam in the middle. Here corresponds with this seam that I showed you a second ago. So I'm just going to extend that so I can see it. Here. Cut that one. And go down and cut that. I'm just going to go in like that, and then I'm going to come back and cut this one. Okay, so I cut this one. This is going here, and up there. Then this is my matching. I'm going to cut this to here, mark it here. So I cut that, and then we'll put it on. I got both of these cut. This goes in here, like this. I'm not going to be able to put it in straight because there's a big fat bowl in the wall. If I put it in straight, the other one I was able to put it straight. I'm going to have a big gap over here, so I'm just going to put it tight to the wall so that you don't see a big gap. And it's going to have to be, it has to be how it has to be. Anyway, so I back butted this one here. I'm just going to stick it on here. No special. That way, no special requirements. It's just a decorative piece. All done. I'm going to put in a marble over here. On this piece here, we left a little bit of a hole. Instead of having a flush, we left a little bit of a overhang so that we could have a full piece over here. We didn't want to drop this down any more than what it was. And it just looks better if this is a full piece. So now I got to make this one here. I'm going to make a template. So I'm just going to transfer my lines from my holes. I'll transfer them over here. I got one there. Then I transfer this one over here. And then I am just going to take, if I can find my tape measure, from my hole here. It's exactly at 2 inches. I'm going to write that down there. And work it upside down. So I'm just going to trim this. So this is the template I made for the other side. I can still use this, but I'm going to turn around. And this one is just slightly smaller. Slightly smaller. So I'm actually going to trim this a little hair. Right here. Trim this just a tiny little bit. I don't need this to be the exact size, I just need it. Then this is the front. And I need tape here, piece of tape here. You'll see why in a second. And I'm going to use this as my straight edge to make the template. So that's the front. So I'm going to put this side here. I got this perfectly straight here. I'm going to put that exactly even with the board. Exactly even with the board. Push my tape in. And now that's not going to move. Now I'm going to transfer my marks. So I know this is 2 inches. I'm just going to write that there. So over here, you push up tight against wherever it is that you're going to template, and then you put a line. Same on the other side, tight, and then put a line on the other side. Then I took these measurements here for my hole. That's one. That's the other. So now I can take this down and okay, let's go cut a piece. Okay, so this is our piece. I think it's already cut because it was 7.5. Already cut it. So this is how this goes. So it's very easy when you're working upside down to put it up the wrong way. So go like this. That's how it goes. So look at it like that, so you know that you got it in the right position. So, yeah. Put that even with this edge here, because I know that edge has to be even. Tape it down. Tape it down. Now, remember how I drew this line? Now I'm going to put my edge, my straight edge on the line. Then mark, so it's going to be right on this line here. Put it right on that line. And then mark the other side. And do the same over here. I put it right on the line. Then mark the other side. Now I only need 3 sides. Actually, I only need 2 sides for here, but I'm going to put 3. So this is for my hole. So I know I have to be square with that. And then I know I'm at 2 inches here. 2 inches here. Yeah. And now that's from. So that's for my hole. It goes like that. So let's cut this. Line this up. Perfect fit. Let's get it on. This is not going to fall. That's up there, and it's not going to come down. But if you want to a little extra security, just put a wedge on one side, put a wedge on the other side, and that will lock it into place. This piece goes right there, like that. So let's get this piece on. Drop it. 2 cubbies. Both done. Okay, so it's all done. All finished. It's a lot of work. Lot of work. In this whole fireplace, there's only 5 pieces that we put in full. Everything else had to be cut and fitted. Everything.